Lisa. I wanted to create this video to help people who might be at home and thinking about how can they best support other people, both professionally and personally, especially if you're somebody who cares for or loves somebody who has a form of memory loss or dementia. So when I'm saying this, I am a therapeutic recreation specialist. I've been working in the field for over 20 years now, and I just want to try to provide some ideas that might be helpful at home, especially when routines are probably thrown out the window right now and it's a little bit hard to get out and socially engage with other people. With that, I want to share some different ideas. So just to remind everybody, dementia, if you're not aware, is a set of symptoms. So when I say that, there's different types of illnesses or diseases that fall under the dementia umbrella, if you will. For example, Alzheimer's disease is a type of dementia. It has a certain set of symptoms, same as vascular dementia or Lewy body dementia. Others could include Parkinson's or Huntington's. So those give you some ideas on what dementia might mean. It's different for everybody, and it affects different parts of the brain. So we see something different and very unique with each person. Some ideas to try at home. This is the more exciting part, is thinking about what the person's strengths and skills are. Remember, we all want to be helpful. Whatever that might look like doesn't matter. It just needs to be helping that person in whatever way works best for them. Some people are great with their hands. Some people are very musical. Some people are linguistic. Remember those things when we're trying to help engage a person with dementia. In the earlier stages, it's helpful for just to reduce the amount of steps involved in any activity or task. A great example could be doing the dishes. Maybe it's not putting all the dishes away. Maybe it's not turning on the tap, filling the sink, and then washing the dishes, putting them away afterwards. That it actually ends up being quite a few steps. Sometimes it's just a matter of reducing those steps, having the same repetition on washing the dishes, putting them on the towel or the dish rack, washing the dishes and putting them on the dish rack. And then you can do another part, like putting them away. Just a very basic example. Now, other things that are a little bit more exciting would be some maybe activities that you don't necessarily realize you have at home. Right now, we have the extra time. If you're able to ask for help with a million loose photos, hopefully you're like me and you have bins and boxes and packages of different photographs that are just loose. These are the times that we can start organizing these things. Ask for some help. Organize them for the grandchildren or the children or students. Organize them by pets or gardens or dates, whatever you think would work. And if it doesn't necessarily work the way you want it to, that's okay. If it's helping the person feel happy and effective and successful in being helpful, then we need to go with that. Let's get rid of the expectations that we have for a job to be done a certain way and let it be done the way that that person with memory loss wants to do it. We need to let go of some of those pieces on needing things done a certain way. Another example is if a person was a card player, and even if a person has organizational skills, this would be an activity that would be effective, I believe. I've tried this a few times, well, lots of times, and have had success in many different ways. So cards, these are just from the dollar store. I have a container, and this container, it's really helpful if you label it as well. But this container can have 2, 3, 4 decks of cards with different backings on. These ones are from Nova Scotia. The ones I showed you from the dollar store. Some have cats, puppies, landscapes, gardens. This is the Canada Day flag, and I'm sure you recognize them from the dollar store as well. So if you have a container, you can ask the person to help you find a full deck of cards. So it could be that it's, just making sure that there's 52 cards, or making sure that they have the right numbers. So there's 4 4s, 4 5s, 4 6s, and so on, or by suit. So these are what I call multi-purpose activities. So if a person, for example, used to be really great at playing euchre, Maybe you're not playing euchre anymore, but maybe there's different things that you can do with those cards that doesn't require too many steps or instructions involved. We want to reduce the number of steps and instructions and directions and add in more flexibility for that person to decide how they're going to do it and how they can do it successfully for them. And also feeling like they're being helpful to you. So those are a couple examples. Another one is using things, these are also, these ones I think came free. It says helping animals in crisis on the back. So these are just cards. You can find cards or calendars that have puppies, cats, babies, or gardens, whatever it is. Think of different items that the person's interested in. And you can have them either reminisce about the pictures or again, sort them out or create greeting cards from them. Cut out old cards and create new greeting cards that you can send to people right now, especially when there's people who are lonely and not able to get out. Maybe the person that you're thinking of and yourself could write little messages on these cards and send them off to other people. So think about the things you already have at home that you can use again and recycle and reuse them as necessary. Also, things like music are really helpful. Don't forget to turn on the radio now and then, but also thinking about the early years for that person. That's where all those memories are really still strong. So think about those times from, late teenage years until early 20s. That's where our memories stay strong for such a long time. So what were the famous or popular songs around that time? And plug them in, let them decide what songs they want to listen to and talk about some of those old songs and what memories come up from that. Also, draw on humor. So even things like our phones nowadays, our smartphones have YouTube on them and other ways that we can listen to music, we can watch funny videos, bloopers, sitcoms, and so on. So there's so many ideas. I hope this is just a beginning start that helps you kind of refresh and rejuvenate, think outside the box a little bit about other things you can do. And I'm going to try to make more of these. This is my very first one, so I hope it's helpful. Please, if it has been helpful, pass it on to other people or connect with me and let me know what you think. I would like to be able to improve them and meet the needs that you're looking for. So hopefully you've gotten something out of this. Again, my name is Lisa. I've created a page called Awestruck Aspirations. So that's for people like us who are in caring roles of some type, whether it's personal or professional, and just looking to take care of ourselves while we still take care of other people. So I hope this has been super helpful for you, and I look forward to the future of this weird online world that we're a part of. Thanks so much. Take care.